Alright, as you can see, I used the old belt and I strung it or wrapped it around all the pulleys. Now minus the air conditioner, and I did have to cut it off to make a nice flush end from when I originally cut this belt at the beginning of the project. This is the original belt. I marked it, I strung it, I tightened it up as best I could, and then I added a little bit of lift on the alternator, and here's my mark. So looks like, I don't know if you can see that, kind of hard to see that. I'm measuring in at about 74, right between the two marks. One was completely tight with the alternator all the way down, which is reading about 74 5/8, and then the other indication is about 73.5. So I'm going to try to find a 74-inch belt that's similar to this, that'll work for this project. So there's the length. This is without the air conditioning pulley. So as you can tell, it's completely removed. The only thing that's left are the two studs sitting there. So when I strung it over through each pulley, wrapped it around the crank pulley, back up around the alternator, down around the idler, and back up as tight as I could. I got one measurement there, and then I lifted about halfway of the adjustment on the alternator to give me a reference of when I'm going to tighten it up, and then that was my other mark. So I'm going to look for a 74-inch belt, and we're going to go from there. On another note, I've got the oil catch can in, and it's a little different, probably not my first cup of tea I would have chose, but there it is, it's in place. The filter has a 90-degree hose attached to it, and it's actually like really good. It's not touching this intake pipe, and it's not really messing with the solenoids here for the NOS. So kind of an update there. If you're wondering if you're going to be taking your air conditioning out, which personally I think looks 10 times better. I had a previous video, you should go check that out, on weight reduction due to the air conditioner removal. So can't really think of anything else at the moment. Just tightening things up. I got the, as you can tell, I've got the intake pipe in. Got a brand new AEM filter. Keep the old one. It's kind of a unique looking one, so I'll keep that one. We got the battery tray in. Odd stuff. I am painting the brake calipers. Just gonna let those set. Got brand new brake rotors and ceramic brake pads. So I'm just kind of taking my time. It is almost near the end. I think I might put a little bit of oil in it just to let it flow through. So there's an update on the project. Not much for me to show you tonight. I don't really think it's necessary to show you every little detail. You can see that all I did was put the catch can in. I've got some stainless steel braided lines with AN fittings, etc. We'll get the plugs back in. We'll put some fluid in the tranny, the motor, the coolant, since we lost a little bit. We'll get the rims painted. So I don't know if you've seen any of the videos. We've got some new rubbers. I went with the Federal 595 RSRRs. There's the sticker. Went with those just to give them a try. They were I found them at a really cheap, inexpensive deal. I was thinking I was going to spend $700 or $800, and then I started leaning towards just trying it out. I mean, that's what we're all here for, is to have a little fun. Might as well try it out. On another note, I went with the rim, I tested one of them and I got it painted black. No, you can't see it 100%, but in comparison I think it looks fantastic. I think that really stands out a little bit better. I really don't like that shiny look anymore. I never really did, but anyway, it is what it is. So we're going to wrap this video up. Just a short one for this evening. Any comments or concerns or questions, hit me up in the comment sections below. If you like what you're seeing, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe and see what else is coming up, we've got a few more things. We've got clutch to bleed, we've got test drives, we've got to get license, registration, all that good stuff. And hopefully she cranks up and she starts and she purrs and we don't have any timing issues since we replaced the timing belt. We don't have any valve lash issues. We don't have any clutch issues. Everything that we did, let's hope that nothing has a problem. So until the next video, hit me up on Instagram or here on YouTube. Have a good night.